Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another video. We're going to be breaking down three different funnels specifically for motivational speaking, people doing keynotes, people doing any type of speaking events at school, stuff like that. So people kind of going to build like leadership, anything like that. You could think of the most popular one that I can think of off the top of my head would be like David Goggins. We'll actually take a look at one of his stuff as well. But he doesn't really need to advertise because he does everything pretty much organic. But let's just jump into it in a couple different funnels. I figured I'd do this because I'm going to do this anyways for a client that I currently got. He does motivational speaking in Australia. But yeah, let's just jump into this one for now. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at is Matt Mayberry. Never heard of him. Found him on a quick Google search. Let's make my head smaller so that way you can see more. All right, let's go. So first things first, I am getting, if you're a motivational speaker, one of the biggest things I feel like is going to be having the best professional photos you can possibly have of yourself. For example, this is an awesome photo, and exactly as well as a video showcasing you at events, kind of showing that you've already done this before. So, I mean, when someone's looking for a motivational speaker, they just kind of want someone that has already done it before. You know, they have tons of experience, and they're not really looking for any type of offer per se, but they're looking for someone that they can just, they can hire, get on a stage pretty much, and in short, they want to know that you've done this before. So adding a lot of social proof is really big. So we're going to take a look at this one. One thing I would change with this is that, again, I'm very um, keen on low resistance. So for example, notice how I have to click once and then this should be on autoplay, right? So I have to click once and then I have to click again. Right. And then depending if you're trying to sell, like if you're trying to get corporate leads, if you're trying to get school, like you're trying to go talk at a school or you're trying to talk to a specific audience, you want to gauge the video and the landing page specifically to what you're searching for. So for this, it's more of a website. So again, it's still going to convert. Like I really like this website, this funnel that we currently have it. We go here. Notice how tons of social proof. This automatically, this will get you leads alone, right? Even if you just have a page like this and a form opt-in and then just that video, that is more than enough. Let's keep going down. This is a pretty good one. Again, all these socials, I believe I did it on my last video where I said if you've been at any of these bigger companies, notable, recognizable companies, put it to the top. So notice I've just scrolled right here. Almost 20% of all your, or 80% of all your sales or lead opt-ins will come from this like little tiny scroll right here. And then even on a mobile phone, it's even less. So for example, we go here, look at that. It literally like, so you really want to be conscious of how much you're focusing on this first. It's very clean, very simple. I really like it. Okay, let's go down. We're going to look at book with Matt now because that's a pretty nice call to action. No phone number. Looks like it. All right, I really do like this form opt-in. It works. I typically like to put it in the beginning, but this is also okay. It's just one click of a button. First, we're kind of telling them, hey, look at our stuff first. Yeah, this is not bad. All right, so we're going to keep going down. Testimonials, again, have the testimonials already there. This in itself is a testimonial, but then again, this could be easily faked by just copy pasting logos. But the fact that he has this video that shows tons of people there, like that is not faked, right? AI is not that good yet, but nonetheless, that gives the lead the benefit of the doubt that you've worked with these notable companies. Let's keep going down. My eyes completely skipped over this. I'm too lazy to click on testimonials. I'm pretending to be the actual lead, right? Coming down, perfect motivational speaker. This is good. So I really like this form opt-in. He has two different forms. He has the call to action and he has the form opt-in right here. So that's actually really good for people that need to consume a little bit more, and then boom, there's a form. I would prefer this form to be like right here because look at all this kind of like wasted space. I know you want to draw out the attention to this guy right here, but specifically right here, I would have a form right here if possible. Maybe just have the headline here. Let's keep going down. And then, yeah, it's a pretty good funnel. This will convert. I'm curious to see what the conversion rate is on this. Let's take a look at the other, just the other pages within it. So this is a full-blown landing page. So this is a full-blown landing page. So we're not going to go too much into it. I'm going to treat it as a landing page. Most of this stuff looks pretty good. A lot of I really like all these other photos. They're pretty good. But yeah, we're going to move on to the next one. I would pretty much rate this if you run ads to this. If you're going to run ads to this, it's a pretty good one. It's definitely on the high level side. Paid tons of money for this website. Okay, let's move on to the next one. All right, so here we're going to be looking at Charles Clark, right? So this is a really good, if you're going to use a background video, I honestly still would have a form opt-in to the right, and maybe darken the text so it doesn't get kind of muffled up, but he darkened it a little bit, so that is okay. The first thing, it just builds instant trust. So you're kind of forced to watch the video, which is a good tactic for people that have the video. It's another way of adding less resistance. So I really do like that. Going down. So this is another form of social proof. So I have a client as well that has a book. If you have any type of bestseller, put it at the top. If you don't have any video testimonials or any other company logos that you worked with, put this because it will automatically bring authority and trust. So keep going down a little bit more. I'm going to skip over this just because the reader might be lazy right here. Okay, so right here, worked with NCAA, Nike, iHeartRadio, notable companies. I would want to put this right here and have it be like a automatic scrolling. That's what I would recommend. Have it up there, but it still works though, honestly, because he wanted to put his book. He wanted to say he's a bestseller. The only improvements I would be right now is to flip these two. This I would change into a photo and then just like a video, because no one's going to read that. I mean, they will, but I'm trying to be like a lead, right? Doesn't have time. So I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Okay. So Charles Clark is incredible. This is like a testimonial. It's good. I did read that. Down below, more photos. Looks awesome. Not going to read that. Tribal podcast, journey to spade gigs. Listen now. This is pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so this is where I'm going to knock some points down, because when you're running ads, you don't want them to leave the page. That's like the last thing you do, because now I'm listening to podcasts on my Apple account or whatever. I don't have one, but let's just say I am. What if I have another podcast that I was listening to an hour ago, and now I want to go listen to that one? I just got distracted. So don't redirect them to anywhere. If you can, have the Apple plugin to be pretty much to just be native on here, so you can listen to it on the page so they don't have to leave. Same thing if you're going to do an Instagram, a Facebook, have it be on the actual page, TikTok, whatever, so people don't have to leave, and make it so there's no external links. You can go on fsite.com to download some plugins. Those are really good. Let me give you a quick example. These are one of my past clients. So this is one of my past clients. We keep going down here. You'll be able to notice the plugin that I'm talking about. So notice right here we have him. We have another one. I believe this one he actually wanted it, but we can actually take out the links to go to his page. So have something like that if you're going to run ads. This is for his main website. We had a specific one specifically for ads. So do keep that in mind, as you don't want traffic to get lost. So let's go back to that. So grab the Tribe Collection Thrive Planner. So it has lower tickets. Again, it's a little bit too much, especially for a Google ad. It looks like this is very good for SEO, but if we were going to run ads to this, again, really focus on just guiding your potential lead towards doing 3 things: opting in, calling you, or leaving the page, depending on your sales process. So let's move on to the next one. Okay. So here we're looking for Jeremy Gutsheen. I've never heard of him before. So let's dive into it. So first of all, I really did, it seems like a common pattern. A lot of people really want to showcase their speaking experience with a what do you call it with a background video, and that's actually really good because it's a really sneaky way of getting them to automatically see it. And again, I like how this website has it darkened so you can actually read it more compared to the last one. Like, watch, let's take a look. Like, notice you can't really read it as well in certain shots. Okay, there is good, and then right there it gets kind of muffled out. Too much moving things, right? So to make it a little bit less headachy, darken this background. That's awesome. We have this ask a question thing here. I've never seen something like that before, but contact Jeremy. I reply with it's okay. You know, it's just another little form opt-in. It's not too bad. I wish I could exit out of it. Let's go down. Why Jeremy videos, books, and contact. Not too bad. We'll just keep looking down right now. Don't want to opt in so that quickly. Again, number one, I would clean this up. It looks a little bit outdated. You know, like it's kind of grainy, not as good. Let's see again, feature video. Bad. Looks really good. Showcasing case studies again here. Okay. Okay, so notice here, this is kind of what I was talking about. He had his YouTube videos look like his whole YouTube channel on here. The only thing I would want to do is if you can put it natively, meaning not host it on YouTube and have it hosted directly on the website, that'd be awesome. Because if I go to the end, it will recommend to me whatever videos I want to watch based on my YouTube account. That's another thing. And again, if you want to run ads to this, take off all this header. Just take it off, right? You don't want people to leave. You just want people to have everything they need on this page. Let's keep, okay, so we were at right here, social proof. AI should inform the emerging pandemic. Okay, cool. All right. Again, most of these people have best-selling books, so common practice. 10 reasons why brands, billionaires, and CEOs and NASA can rely on Jeremy to speak and excitement and change. This is really good. Big social proof. 10 reasons billionaire brands. Number one, watch Keynote, industry, and author. Great. Yeah, this is for a lot of these, they can get away with having not so structured good funnels because they have so much social proof. And by social proof, I mean testimonials, people they worked with, reviews, and videos. So these type of motivational speakers are very video heavy driven. So it's going to work wonders. So if you are a motivational speaker, like pay for those really expensive camera shots because it's going to be all of your marketing material, to be honest. But that's going to be it for now. I'm not going to look at the whole website. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. All right.